everyone, and welcome to the iPhone Games Network podcast. Coming up, we've got recent news from the past few weeks, and video reviews of Asphalt 4 Elite Racing from Gameloft, and Vector Blaster by Rude Scotsman. Illusion Labs have announced a new skating game for iPhone called Touch Grind. Touted as the first true multi-touch game, Touch Grind allows you to control a skateboard from any overhead view by using two fingers as if they were the legs on the board. This allows you to pull off all types of tricks. The game will also feature a park editor so you can create your own skate parks and share them with friends. Touch Grind will be available on the App Store sometime in October. You can view a video of the game in action on our website iPhoneGamesNetwork.com. EA released Spore Origins, a spin-off of the full PC and map game. In Origins, you create your creature and even customise them with photo album textures taken on your iPhone, and then take it out into the primordial ooze and snap on other lifeforms, in gameplay reminiscent of the PS3's flow. Spore is available now on the App Store for £5, $99 or $10. EA say they have 9 further titles in development, including Need for Speed and Tiger Woods 09. Gameloft released Real Football 09, or Soccer for you US viewers, offering console quality football on the go, featuring real world teams and players all in full 3D. We played it and it controls and plays pretty well, so look out EA. Apple released the much anticipated 2.1 update for iPhone and iPod Touch. The update fixes many bugs including text lag, apps and game crashing, and backups to iTunes are a lot faster. Laminar Research have released X-Plane for iPhone, surprising many with how well it replicates the PC experience. You tilt the iPhone left to right to bank, forward and back to dive and climb. The game features full 3D terrain, weather effects and 4 aircraft. X-Plane is available now with an update coming soon promising smoother frame rate and control calibration. For a hands-on video, visit our site. THQ's Star Wars The Force Unleashed hit the App Store last week. The companion game to the bigger console version sees you using gesture controls to dispense of enemies. The game has a cinematic feel to it with great music and sound and features full 3D characters on pre-rendered 3D backgrounds, giving the impression of full 3D scenes. We'll have a full review up soon, but you can check out the video of the first boss encounter on our site. And finally, what's been described as a David and Goliath encounter, Atari, creators of classics such as Breakout, Asteroids and Pong, sprang into action and requested that some developers infringing on their precious licenses must take down their games from the App Store. As posted on Touch Arcade's forum, a developer Bootant have been ordered by Atari to remove their Breakout clones Break Classic and Break Touch 3D from the App Store. Let's hope other games classics such as Tempest clone Vector Blaster, reviewed later, and Space Invasion, a clone of Taito's Space Invaders, don't meet similar ends. Retro gaming is big business, with classics such as Pac-Man, Dig Dug and Space Invaders still selling, and on a new breed of games machines. The original Tempest by Atari is one of these retro classics. Released in October 1981, Tempest required you to survive as long as you can through wave after wave of enemies. The game took place on a three-dimensional tube made up of vector lines. Enemies move towards you, and it's up to you to traverse the lines from left to right in your claw-shaped ship to take out the baddies. Vector Blaster by Rude Scotsman is a Tempest clone, and a great one at that. It features the same vector-based graphics and the core game is similar. Using the touchscreen, you drag your left thumb up and down to control your ship's left to right movement. This allows you to traverse each line of the tube to take out the enemy ships. To shoot, simply tap the screen with your right thumb. As well as enemy ships, power-ups will appear, and you must pick those up to upgrade your ship with twin or tri-blasters, as well as pick up energy and extra lives. As more and more enemies appear, it can get pretty intense, balancing shooting and the pickups. If you miss an enemy ship, it will take out your path, preventing you from reaching parts of the tube. Later levels feature other shaped tubes, some easier to traverse than others, and other enemies appear, such as mother ships shooting more enemies at you, and blue ships which take more shots to take out. As well as the cool retro graphics, the game features an awesome musical score, which of course is an 8-bit retro style. Sound effects are equally satisfying and really took me back to the good old days of my ZX Spectrum. It's not all good though. When booting up the game you are dumped straight into the action with no menu screen, options or saved games. All you get is the start screen, and if you wait a few seconds a high score screen will appear too. Once in the game there is no way to exit and resume play, and pause is broken, with no way to enable it, except from time to time when the game decided to pause for me. For people who like their coin-op arcade games, then these issues may not pose a problem, but for me I'd like to see a menu system with audio settings, high scores when I want them, the ability to pick up where I left off, and also extra control options, such as tilt control would sweeten the deal. Overall, I had a blast playing Vector Blaster. The action gets intense in later levels, and it can get pretty addictive, especially with the fantastic musical score. Let's hope some of the bugs get ironed out, but don't let that stop you picking it up on the App Store, because even with its drawbacks, it's still a great retro game. Vector Blaster gets an 8 out of 10. For a ratings breakdown, visit iPhoneGamesNetwork.com.